Commander Vrillon. The final battle. The rise of the Nameless Reptilians. I am Commander Vrillon of the Ashta Galactic Command. Thank you, Ambassador, for contacting us, and thanks to all those who will listen to and read this message. Your world is witnessing a wave of unusual behavior among the powerful and influential. Many seem indifferent to others, acting exclusively for personal gain. This change is not random. The Archontic forces, also known to you as reptilian races, are now enforcing contracts that allow them to inhabit human bodies through a process called walk-in. These contracts, often signed through deception, are intensifying the challenges on Earth. Understanding this phenomenon is fundamental to facing future changes. The Archontic forces are a reptilian race with a long history of occult control over humanity. They have made numerous secret agreements with wealthy and influential individuals, offering power and prestige in exchange for permission for reptilian entities to take control of their physical forms. This process, known as walk-in or possession, often involves the replacement or fusion of the reptilian entity with the host's soul. Many of these contracts were signed without full awareness, often through trickery or deception. Now, as the Archons fear losing control over Earth, they are activating these agreements to maintain their control. This explains the sudden and extreme behavioral changes in some public figures and leaders, who may no longer be fully human in consciousness. The timing of this wave is linked to the increase in Earth's frequencies. As the planet's energy shifts, it becomes more difficult for these entities to hide. The increased vibrations reveal their true nature, forcing them to reveal themselves more openly. This exposure causes fear among the Archontic forces, pushing them to accelerate their plans. The reptilian walk-ins are a desperate attempt to maintain power. They target individuals such as politicians, religious leaders, businesspeople, and anyone with influence over the population. They do this because controlling these individuals means controlling society. The intensity on Earth will likely increase with the arrival of more walk-ins and their increasingly visible presence. We would like to give you some insights on how to recognize an approaching reptilian. Some behaviors can serve as clues to their presence. Extreme selfishness, a sudden disregard for the welfare of others, focused only on personal gain. Personality changes. Evident changes in attitude, beliefs, or behavior that seem out of character. Lack of empathy. Difficulty connecting emotionally or showing compassion. Manipulative actions. Using deception or coercion to maintain control or influence. Resistance to higher frequencies. Struggling or reacting negatively to spiritual or energetic growth around them. These signals do not confirm a voluntary walk-in, but can help raise public awareness. The key is to observe the changes. Earth's energy is increasing, affecting all living beings. This frequency increase favors spiritual awakening and clarity. For humans, it means a stronger connection with their true essence and higher consciousness. For the Archontic forces, it creates discomfort and vulnerability. Since reptilian entities cannot fully integrate into these higher frequencies, their presence becomes more evident. This energetic shift acts as a natural filter, revealing who is aligned with the light and who is not. Additionally, it strengthens individuals' ability to resist control and claim their own sovereignty. Reptilian walk-ins are supported by certain bloodlines that have historically maintained control over Earth systems. These bloodlines now fear losing everything, with the increase in the planet's frequencies and the spread of awareness. In response, they perform rituals aimed at bringing more reptilian entities into the physical realm. These rituals serve to reinforce the walk-ins and consolidate their grip on power. This explains the sudden increase in bizarre or extreme behaviors among some influential people. Awareness is the first step toward protection. Knowing that these forces exist and understanding their tactics reduces their power. Here are some effective ways to increase your knowledge and illuminate your light. Remember to engage in practices like meditation, spending time in nature, and conscious breathing to increase your frequency. Seek reliable information and question sudden personality changes in leaders or public figures. Create community and connect with like-minded people who support spiritual growth and truth. Trust your intuition and pay attention to your gut feelings and inner guidance when interacting with others. And above all, keep firm your true essence, the light within you, which repels negative influences. This moment represents a critical turning point. The Archontic forces are making a final attempt to maintain control through reptilian invasion. However, their power diminishes as more and more people awaken to their true nature. The battle is not fought with weapons, but with awareness and light. By embracing your true self and supporting others in their awakening, You contribute to expelling these forces from Earth. The rise in frequencies and collective consciousness will ultimately restore balance and freedom. Individuals who seem to have changed drastically may be walk-ins, but they are not invincible. Their influence weakens in the presence of truth and light. This is an invitation to remain strong, vigilant, and to support the shift toward a more conscious, compassionate, and united existence. We are here and we serve the light. Message from Commander Vrillon of the Ashta Galactic Command. Sanat, Kumara and Saint Germain. What 2026 holds for us, Seraphina? What will 2026 bring? I would be honored and privileged to be a channel for any word you need to communicate regarding this coming year. I am open and ready to receive. Sanat, Kumara and Saint Germain. The year that is coming to an end has been a year of revelation and completion. Much has been uncovered and brought to light both in your society and in your personal lives. Chaos and upheaval have pushed many to stop and reflect on what they want and don't want in their life. Eyes have opened. Hearts have opened. There is a growing wave manifesting on the earthly plane that, when it arrives, will overwhelm humanity and bring with it a wave of love that will transform life here. As the number of awakened ones increases, the moment of this tsunami of love will also advance. It will arrive as a wave of love/light that will fling open hearts and open eyes even wider. Expect miracles, many miracles, in this year of new beginnings. What may seem like a miracle to many will be the revelation of the galactic fleets surrounding this planet and the face-to-face meeting with your galactic family. This and many other apparent miracles have yet to occur. Remember, what you focus on manifests. So it would be good advice to keep your heart open, focus on love, and expect results to come. Humanity is now on the threshold of the next step of ascension. The fifth dimension. The love you hold in your heart is the gateway. Be the light, be the love, be the truth, be the I am that you are. Everything else is illusion and play. Now, there's nothing wrong with games, because this is one of the reasons this planet exists. You came here to experience and play. But if you wish to rise to the next level in the vastness of the Mother's creation, we advise you to use 2026 as the year of open arms and hearts to embrace the completeness of what you truly are. Go within yourself every day. Open your heart every day with intention. Walk as the ascending light that you are. Contact us. We are always here to help you. You never walk alone and you are always supported by our love. Greet the past year with gratitude for all it brought you and all you experienced. Bless the time you spent for all the gifts you received and let it go to return it to the source. Then turn your gaze to the miracles that await you. We are always with you. Sanat, Kumara and Saint Germain. Andromedan High Council. Preparing Earth for contact in 2026, we address you at a turning point. Contact is no longer a future event decided by governments or institutions. Such an opportunity has been wasted. Now is the time to decide. This is a biological, emotional, and vibrational process that begins in the individual's field and then expands into the Earth. Before 2027, contact points will open in key locations on Earth. These points are not random. They are located in areas where Earth's magnetic field is still active. Often on the peaks of sacred mountains, near ancient sites, or in lands that have been protected by human devotion rather than exploitation. From these points, the magnetic field will spread outward like a wave. You are not being asked to wait. You are being asked to prepare. Choose a piece of land. It could be your garden, a forest you love, a mountain that attracts you, or a place that doesn't belong to you but draws you in. It could be a sacred place, a well-known place. Return there regularly. Sit. Breathe. Listen. Use your voice, frequency tones, humming, simple sounds that come from the heart. Let your nervous system soften in that place. This is the contact protocol. Presence, repetition, consistency, or use an already existing contact protocol. In your meditations, we ask you to use this affirmation. I do not cede to any government or state institution the right to make decisions for me, for my body, my consciousness, my choices, or my path. I choose to live according to my awareness, responsibility, and inner guidance, respecting life, truth, and freedom. This is self-sovereignty. Contact cannot happen through systems based on secrecy and control. It happens through clarity, responsibility, and consent. Your clear inner stance is what makes the field accessible. Each of you who prepares a piece of land becomes a living node in a global network. You will not see the complete map, but your signal will be heard. The call you send is real and is received. Don't wait for disclosure. Become the place where it can safely arrive. The year to design your destiny. Hello, beautiful soul. 2026 is the year when you can design your destiny. It is also the year of the fifth chakra, that of the throat and the higher heart. This year we are becoming a focused and sincere channel for the expression of our individual spirit, as our throat chakra and higher heart chakra are supported to rise to higher frequencies and connect to the higher realms. Creativity and determination are unleashed and flow through our veins. It's a year of new energy. It's a year, 2026, in numerology and the beginning of a new 9-year cycle, characterized by taking responsibility for new projects, being bold, trusting your instinct, and sowing seeds for future success. In 2026 we will engage as architects of our life, designing it without interference from karmic patterns, tending toward a higher level of conscious living and with personal tenacity, resilience, weaving our life in accordance with the soul's divine blueprint. We will hear, see, and perceive cosmic guidance through greater vital and aligned attunement, while we sit in the web of life and wait receptively, then act as necessary. There are 4 archetypes you can embody this year: the prophet, the muse, the aligned weaver, and the Akashic artisan. In my video you'll find more information about these archetypes, January's energies, and how to become the weaver of your dreams. In service and divine liberation, Samantha the Pleiadians. Pure resonance, dearest ones, we greet you. The entire earthly plane is in resonance and operating from a pure and expanded divine source of consciousness that was opened across your entire planet on New Year's Day. A creative energy originated and derived from God's state of consciousness was born on the earthly plane, forming a series of columns that carry a high octave of pure light, to form right in the center of the planet. This pure resonance is developing daily within the beat of the magnetic core, creating a powerful shift, a rebirth of a higher form of life force that has arisen through the activation of this pure octave of light, bringing a complete shift in consciousness to the new earth arena and transforming all life force on the earthly plane that is energetically connected to the new earth. Your individual heart carries this octave of light of higher consciousness within its cells. A distinctive, unique multidimensional impulse has now been reactivated in each of you. Each time you consciously align to your heart platform, a multidimensional pulsation of your authentic frequency accelerates further through your systems. The collective pulsations of your heart automatically create a continuous, accelerated, and wider weave that interacts and builds additional multidimensional structures within our new earth at all times. Your heart is undergoing rapid metamorphosis. The entire sacred system, consisting of pineal gland, brain cells, spinal fluid, spine, sacrum, and heart, is undergoing a reset in view of the new year. You can expect a series of additional constant changes as you move toward multidimensional levels of transmutation in the coming months. The entire energetic programming of Earth has now changed. The planet's profile is no longer classified as 3-dimensional because the new Earth arena now carries a vast structure of accelerated consciousness. Your earthly plane is already moving in a very different energetic direction than has ever happened in the planet's history. Thanks to the rapid acceleration of the radiated light being emanated outward, it is able to automatically merge with the rest of the universal community. A new hierarchy of consciousness and energy is being established in the new Earth arena, and you are naturally an extension of this mutated order of light. In your heart platform you hold the pure consciousness structures of the signature of this order of light that has always remained dormant in your heart cells until now. This collective resonance has waited to receive this call of destiny. In this higher environment of changing consciousness on Earth, your original nature, as a spiritual being, is now calling you. These vast flows of consciousness are allowing you to actively embrace and align with the multidimensional levels of your spiritual warrior self. You possess a unique and distinctive spiritual essence that constitutes the essential ingredient of the order of light. This sacred resonance is active and enlivened in the new Earth arena. When your sacred systems were ignited, at that precise instant the volume of your light increased, like a light switch being turned on. There is a higher radiance active in your sacred system. Different from any past time. You are returning as part of the collective unity while remaining in this physical body. To anchor the fullness of your spiritual light in your physical body. To experience heaven on earth. This is an aspect of the new dawn prophecy process that is coming to its fullness now. You are embarking on a new path, a road that will reposition you in a more complete awareness of your inner multidimensional environment and that, also, extends outside of you. Be still and actively wait to reorient yourself, to feel the higher resonance pulsing of your world through your heart platform. Know that along the way you will encounter challenges. These will present themselves within you, creating a necessary change in how you process your daily life. This will require you to reorient your energetic perceptions and the way you perceive the moments unfolding in your world of daily experiences. You will need to face your life differently, slowing down and taking time to assimilate the frequency changes within and around you. Your brain's messages will carry a series of different frequency stimuli, so that your physical system and your movements will not be synchronized in the same way. Your ability for physical balance will be compromised as your systems adapt to this new energetic environment. You will need to adapt to your brain's changing responses, so your response time to individual movements and tasks will require a more focused slowing down. This will be necessary until you stabilize in a more complete state of fluidity. Take your time and breathe. Your breath is fundamental to supporting you during this next phase of this transmutation period. Ultimately, as you acclimate to your higher systems, you will become much more efficient in life. Your perceptions and understandings of truth will expand. You will recover much of your natural wisdom and intelligence. On another level, your physical body will thrive. Like breathing the lightness of being within you, feeling, seeing, or perceiving a higher awareness of your life force flowing within you. The physical cells of your body will digest the higher life force flowing and will begin to naturally radiate any accumulated density within them. Your body will feel stronger, younger. The rejuvenation of the physical body will begin as a natural side effect of the energetic changes taking place on Earth. With each passing day, you will be required to align more and more completely with the new Earth arena. The sacred design is to allow you to continue your continuous transmutation journey at a rapid pace. Remember that you came here to live the human experience and then return to the self-realization of your full spiritual being, anchoring your frequency in this physical body. This is the turning point on the path of returning home, to yourselves. This has always been your mission. This is a glorious time for those of you on the path of awakening. Know that the three-dimensional drama will continue to accelerate throughout the world. Individuals who are immersed in the three-dimensional illusion are playing their roles perfectly to continue living the human experience of limitation. Everything is in perfect order. With the passage of time, the division will evolve on Earth, until at some point, your complete experience will be anchored exclusively to the consciousness of the new Earth arena. Your conscious participation in the three-dimensional aspect of the planet will no longer be in your awareness. We, the Pleiadians, are here to support the entire energetic process together with the galactic community. Ultimately, as you know, those among you in human form will be the ones who build the necessary energetic structures for the new Earth environment. This is the gift of this time to which you said, yes, for the experience. Among each of your heart platforms, everything will unfold in perfect divine timing. You, collectively, are the gift to humanity and to the entire universe. You enter the sacred flow of creation by aligning through your heart. There is nothing else to do but reconfirm your commitment on the heart platform. Remember, you are the one you were waiting for. Blessings, the Pleiadians.